lungs. Like that. And the chickens would form into a tight wave and rush at whatever beasts wanted them for dinner. They would take their chances in numbers and order rather than apart as helpless fowls. Days passed and the chickens scared away mountain lions. Wolves. And bears with their charges. But alas, for all their might as a group, luck did not favor the chickens, and something more horrifying was coming. On the evening of the first frost, they noticed something strange. The other birds in the valley had ceased to sing. The crickets had gone quiet. And even the beasts who so often tried to eat the flock were nowhere in sight. Then, even as the golden sun dipped towards the mountains, a red glow seemed to take its place, and a shimmering heat filled the southern sky. Then a howling wind blew the remaining leaves from the trees and brought a cloud of dark smoke over the valley. Flying behind the heat, on the glow and wind, on swift, jagged wings, breathing fire and poison, came that rarest and most purely wicked of creatures, a dragon. Before its red-cloaked fury, the plants turned to ash, and the stones of the earth became like coals. The chickens huddled together in fear, not knowing what to do. But knowing no other way, the rooster crowed at the top of his lungs, and the hens formed into their wave. In that moment that the chickens came together, the very skies seemed to come to their aid, and bright meteors and cooling rain fell like showers from the sky. Right they flew down towards the dragons. The light of the meteors, the wind blew in from above. The dragon looked down and saw a golden beast glowing brightly, rushing towards it. By the beast's fiery, formless wrath, but the valley of the chickens lay clean and safe. As if recognizing the bravery of these little chickens, the predators of the valley did not trouble the little birds again. And a week later, the farmer returned from her errands to find her flock and farm well. She apologized to each bird in turn for her absence, and told them she had been away to care for her mother and father who were sick. She apologized to the chickens for their part, wished they could tell of their adventures. But as chickens are, they can only ever cluck as they had before. Still, from that day forth to this very day, no beast troubles chickens of that valley, and generations of farmers stand in delight that the chickens come to roost as one mighty wave of feathers every evening without ever being called.